The hidden truth behind the founding of Konoha. Everyone thinks the Hidden Leaf Village was created because two legendary rivals finally chose peace. But what if that's only half the story? What if the village Naruto spent his entire life protecting was actually built on fear, betrayal, and a secret that eventually destroyed one of its most powerful clans? Because if one decision went differently, Naruto, Sasuke, and the entire ninja world might never exist. Today we're uncovering the hidden truth behind Konoha's creation. Why two gods of the shinobi world joined forces. The mistake that planted the seeds for future wars. And by the end, you'll realize Konoha may have been doomed from the very beginning. But before we begin, would you have trusted Madara? Let me know in the comments below, because your answer changes everything. Let's start with the world before Konoha. Before villages existed, the ninja world was a nightmare. Families don't raise children, they raised soldiers. Hashirama and Madara grew up on opposite sides of endless war, yet somehow they became friends. Two boys who dreamed of something impossible, a world where children didn't have to die. But could two people really end centuries of hatred? For a moment, it actually looked possible, until they discovered each other's last names. And everything changed. But with that came an alliance that shocked the world. Years later, after countless deaths, both clans were exhausted. Hashirama offered peace. Madara accepted. Together they built Konoha, and the entire ninja world copied them. But there's a hidden message that most people miss. Hashirama and Madara weren't creating peace. They were creating a system to control war, because war never disappeared. It simply moved inside the village walls. The five great nations began competing. Power became centralized, and a dangerous question emerged. What happens when people stop fearing enemies and start fearing each other? That's where everything started falling apart, because of a secret that destroyed trust. Hashirama wanted everyone to be equal, but after Madara left, the village slowly changed. The Uchiha were pushed farther from leadership. Eventually, they were placed in charge of the police force. Sounds like an honor, but it secretly isolated them. The village trusted their power, but feared their influence. And over generations, that fear grew stronger. Now think about this. If Konoha was truly built on peace, why did one of its founding clans feel abandoned? Because the greatest enemy wasn't outside the village anymore. It was distrust itself. And that distrust would eventually explode, unraveling the hidden truth. Honestly, Madara wasn't completely wrong. He saw a flaw that nobody else did. Peace built on power isn't permanent, because every generation inherits old fears. Hashirama built Konoha to unite everyone. Madara believed humanity would eventually divide itself again. And unbelievably, both of them were right. The Uchiha Massacre, pain destroying Konoha, the Fourth Great Ninja War, all of it traces back to one hidden problem. Nobody truly broke the cycle of hatred. They only delayed it, which makes Konoha's greatest achievement also its greatest weakness. Because the village wasn't founded to end conflict. It was founded to manage it. And maybe that's the darkest truth of all. Do you think Madara was secretly right from the beginning, or did he become the very thing he feared? Let me know in the comments below. And if you want more Naruto content, then hit subscribe.